All right. Hey, Anaya. So last time we were here, we had a chance to talk about elaboration. And so with elaboration, there's three different ways how you can expand or talk about your elaboration. What are the three different ways that we talked about last time?
Explain, example, and expand.
Exactly. So the main thing that I want you guys to know is, and the main hiccup that I saw on your paper was that you did not get a chance to tie all your information back to the original prompt. So we're going to take some time today to go over our first example. So the example says that Bud's adaptability in the face of hardship is one cause of his transformation. He is driven by his mother's maxim: when one door closes, another one opens. In this statement that they gave us, the first sentence is called our what?
Or explain.
No, this first sentence is called your what?
Topic sentence.
Your topic sentence. Then after that, what did they give us? Their what?
Evidence.
Evidence. And so now after our evidence, what do we have to give?
Elaboration.
Elaboration. So that's the key point that we have to make sure we're doing. If you were to look at this, what word do you think you have to expand on?
Adaptability.
Adaptability. What does the word adaptability mean?
Changes to something happening.
Right, a change to when something happens, you're able to change or connect or be able to adapt in some way to a different change that you experience. So good job, Anaya. So since we know that is the word that we're actually expanding on when it comes to our elaboration, so where it says what keywords are you going to clarify, the keyword that you're going to clarify is what?
Adaptability.
Okay, go ahead and write that down. Good job. So since adaptability is the key word we have, what out of our three E's, which one did you have to use in order to be prepared to explain our elaboration?
Explain.
You have to explain, and then what else are we doing?
Expand.
And expand. Good job. And we had to expand by giving us the definition. So we had to explain what this evidence is saying and sinking it to our original question. So some key things that we needed some fixing to was one, you have to make sure you're explaining your prompt, making sure everything connects back to your question, which is your prompt. Then you have to make sure it connects back to your topic sentence as well as your evidence. So we have all those different things for our recipe. What would our elaboration sound like? Can you give me a little example of how would you make your elaboration sound like? Now I can give you some sentence stems to help you out. What's one sentence stem you could use to let your readers know that you're about to give us an elaboration?
Which means that.
Which means that. Go ahead and write that down for me. So that right there is preparing the table to let our readers know that we're about to say our elaboration. So since you know that part, which means that what? Who are we mainly talking about?
Bud.
So which means that Bud what?
Has adaptability.
No, Bud was able to adapt to his situations. So when Mom said when one door closes, another one opens, how can you let me know that in a way he was able to adapt?
He was able to adapt because when he missed the train, he didn't let that get him down.
Right, so that's an example. So how can you tell me what this statement means? When one door closes, another one opens.
What that means is when one opportunity fails you, another one will come your way.
And you'll be able to what?
Adapt
To that situation. Good job. So when you're writing your elaboration, you have to break it down to a way where one, they're understanding your topic sentence as well as your evidence. And also two, you're letting us know how does this answer the question that the person has given us. So one, you was able to do that, checking off the adapt part. You was able to explain to us what adaptability is. And then now you're about to explain to us how does the word adaptability apply to what Mom was saying, right? So go ahead. As you're writing that, I want you to be thinking about what would you do if I wasn't sitting here. What are the steps you're going to take? So what would be the first step you're going to take when you see a situation like this? When someone is giving you your topic, sentence, and evidence, what are some things you need to do in order to produce a strong elaboration?
Read through the topic sentence and find the keyword.
And then what else would we have to do?
We would have to figure out if we need to explain, example, or expand.
Okay. And then what are we connecting in order to produce our elaboration?
The topic sentence, the evidence.
The evidence, and what else?
The elaboration.
That's what you're going to produce is the elaboration. So you're going to connect your topic sentence and the evidence, right? And we have to tell our readers how it connects back to our what?
Main idea.
Our question. Okay, so let's go ahead and write that down. So we're going to connect topic sentence to the evidence while letting our readers know how it connects back to the prompt. And the prompt is the question. Okay, so tell me one more time so that way sometimes we say it out loud, it'll connect back. We're connecting our what to what?
The topic sentence to the evidence to the question.
To go back to the question. Good job. So moving forward, so that was the only piece that you had the gap with, Anaya. And then moving forward, when we have a chance to do the rest, you'll see how this all connects. Last but not least, I want you to see the rubric. So in order for you to make sure you have a 4, you have to make sure you're clarifying, which means explain the whole entire piece of evidence and make sure how it relates back to your topic sentence, to the evidence, and connects back to your prompt. This is how you can earn a 4. At one point in time, you were at a 2 when you just explained some of it. You gave me the sentence stem and you explained some of it, but you did not connect. And that's how you can earn a 4. Okay? Good job, Anaya. Thank you.